And from audience feedback. Audience feedback was one of the most crucial parts in the making of all the media products for this coursework. A lot of my feedback came from my peers, teachers, family and friends, each giving me an insight into how to improve my product, all the elements of which I should keep in for the final piece. Through the use of questionnaires and informal feedback through screenings, I was able to get a feel for how my audiences would receive my work and the ways in which I needed to create and design each piece to engage audience interest. As a lot of my audience feedback came from people that also fit into my target audience, the information I found was of vital importance throughout the whole process. From this feedback, I learned how the audience reacted to each component, such as the climactic music, where every single one of my audience sample commented, and how they felt the piece had great tension building ambience, keeping them on the edge of their seats throughout the viewing. This was important for me as feedback, as the ambience and atmosphere was one of the most important parts of the whole production, ensuring that the right mood came across fully and not just through the images on screen. Other compliments came on the use of the cliffhanger ending, where all the audience feedback stated that they couldn't wait to find out who the kidnapper was and what actually happened to Ellie Dean. Having done earlier audience research and feedback from just my peers and teachers, another aspect was that I was advised to look into the ending of the soap opera trailers and how the broadcasters presented the name of the show and the date of its release. From this, I added my own logo and the advert at the end of the show to display all of this crucial information. When I later showed the final product to my screening group, everyone loved the professionalism of the ending and how I had emulated the ITV logo, however changed it to incorporate my own TV channel. Constructive criticism was one of the most important things to gain from audience feedback, and it helped me to make the right decisions about what the final piece should be like, and how it is completed to the best possible standard. Most of the criticisms regarding the trailer was the sound in some areas, where the dialogue became a bit too quiet to be fully heard. Therefore, from this I managed to go back to the piece on iMovie and increase the volume wherever was needed. Also, from an earlier showing from the first draft of my product, some of the audience felt that the footage was grainy towards the end of the trailer, so as you can see throughout my whole blog process, I ended up going back and reshooting the whole of the ending scene to give it the professional quality that it needed. Even though the process of the ancillary tasks was demanding, I still managed to get informal feedback throughout the whole of it, with my peers' guidance on how they thought that I should do and display different things to get the best effect. This feedback helped me with the placing of the text on my magazine cover itself, and also the title of the magazine. I handed out a questionnaire to the students and staff at my sixth form to get their opinion on the different names I was considering for the magazine. The feedback was almost unanimous on the title of the magazine, Hot on the Box. Therefore, I incorporated it onto the cover. From these results, it was clear that my target audience were very similar in their dislikes and likes, and when it comes to media products, and I was sure to capture their likes into my own piece. Through the poster design, I asked peers to inform me whether there were any elements that needed improvement. From this, they told me that the background image was a bit too dark, therefore I added lens flare onto the piece, brightening up certain elements in a much more commercial way. Overall, the audience feedback process throughout my coursework has been hugely valuable in helping me to fully access and reach out to my target audience. Each of the questionnaires and comments have really helped to improve my tasks and get them up to the professional standards of which the audience agrees with and likes.